Many men over 60 believe there's nothing left to do, that age has stolen their control and their potency is a thing of the past. Maybe you've felt it too. An erection that doesn't last, an orgasm that comes too soon, an uncomfortable sense that your body no longer obeys you. But listen closely, because what I'm about to reveal isn't motivational talk or empty words. Science now knows that the way you masturbate can be the key that decides whether you last just a few minutes or regain full control of your pleasure. Even after 60, your brain works like a silent coach. Every time you've masturbated in a rush, squeezing hard, trying to finish quickly, what you were really doing was teaching your nervous system to trigger ejaculation in seconds. That automatic reflex got so deeply ingrained that now, when you're with a woman, your body reacts the same way. It speeds up, burns out, and finishes too soon. The good news is this reflex isn't permanent. Your nervous system has what doctors call neuroplasticity, the ability to relearn at any age. And that means that even at 60, 70, or beyond, you can reprogram your body to last much longer. Now I want you to try something starting today. The next time you masturbate, don't do it the way you've been repeating since youth. Change the pattern. Start slowly, very slowly, avoiding excessive pressure on the glands. Breathe deeply while you stimulate only the base and shaft of the penis, without reaching climax too quickly. You'll notice something surprising. That steady breathing reduces anxiety, blood flow improves, and your erection strengthens instead of fading. This isn't a mystical trick. It's pure physiology. With better oxygenated blood, the penile arteries respond more forcefully, and arousal turns into endurance. What almost no one tells you is that masturbation at your age must become training, not just release. When you learn to stop right at the moment you feel close to ejaculating and manage to sustain arousal without going straight to orgasm, your body starts learning something new. That intentional pause retrains the ejaculatory reflex and tells your brain, it's not time to finish yet. And as you hold that pause, your erection becomes firmer because the body builds pressure instead of releasing it all at once. Here's a clinical secret many men discover late. There's a spot, right between the testicles and the anus, we call the perineum. When you press gently on that point while masturbating and breathing slowly, the urge to ejaculate decreases, as if you were slowing down a car on the highway. That pressure interrupts the neural circuit that triggers ejaculation and allows you to immediately extend the duration of your erection. If you do it several times in the same session, you'll notice the urgency to finish disappears and your potency holds. I want you to picture this. You're in the middle of the act, you feel the climax about to take over, but thanks to this practice your body already knows the signal of calm. Your breathing deepens, your mind doesn't get carried away by haste, and your erection, instead of giving in, stays strong. That control isn't magic, it isn't luck, it's training. And the more you practice it during masturbation, the more natural it becomes with your partner. I'm not talking about months of waiting to see results. Patients who apply these techniques often notice changes within weeks. Stronger erections, more controlled orgasms, and above all, regained confidence. That certainty that you don't live in fear of failure anymore, but with the assurance that you can give more. And that confidence, I guarantee you, doesn't only improve your intimate life. It also changes your mood, your energy, and the way you connect with your partner. Stay with me because what you've just heard is only the beginning. There are even more advanced techniques that combine muscle contraction and breath control to take your potency to a level you never thought possible after 60. And in a moment I'm going to show you how to do it step by step so there's no doubt and you can apply it right away. Now that you already know how to start re-educating your body with breathing and perineum pressure, I want to take you one step further. There are techniques we apply in medical practice for men who have lost control with age that seem so simple that when you hear them, you'll think, why didn't anyone tell me this before? But believe me, the difference they make in your potency is massive. The first key lies in a muscle almost no one talks about, but that is the true guardian of your erection. The pubococcygeus muscle, known as the PC muscle. It's the same one you use when you stop the flow of urine midstream. If you've never trained it, it weakens over the years, And a weak muscle means softer erections and uncontrollable orgasms. But if you strengthen it, that same muscle becomes your greatest ally. Because each firm contraction you can sustain acts as a barrier, delaying ejaculation and keeping blood inside your penis for longer. I want you to try this. The next time you masturbate and feel that you're on the edge, instead of letting go, contract that muscle strongly as if you were holding back urine. Hold that contraction for a few seconds while breathing deeply. You'll notice how the urgency drops, the erection stabilizes, and control returns to your hands. Repeat this exercise several times, and your body will start recording a new pattern of endurance. This is one of the best-kept secrets of urology applied to sexuality. But it doesn't end there. The ultimate combination appears when you bring together three elements: slow breathing, perineum pressure, and PC contractions. When those three factors work together, your ejaculatory reflex is forced to slow down. It's like having three brakes applied at the same time, giving you room to enjoy, regain rhythm, and continue with a solid erection. And I want you to picture it in practice, not just in theory. You're with your partner, you feel like you're about to lose control, but your body is already trained. You contract the PC muscle, apply light pressure to the perineum, and breathe deeply. Suddenly, that feeling of urgency transforms into a wave of control. You're no longer the man who fears finishing too soon. Now you're the man who can sustain pleasure, who can decide when to finish, who can surprise his partner with a potency she thought impossible after 60. This doesn't just improve your physical performance, but also your confidence. And I want you to understand, the greatest aphrodisiac for a woman is not testosterone or pills. It's the security you transmit when you know you can give her what she needs without fear of failing. That kind of confidence only comes when you train your body and see real results. And if all this already seems powerful, let me give you a preview. There are advanced exercises that combine these same principles with specific positions and alternating stimulation, techniques that multiply endurance and can turn an intimate relationship into a much deeper and longer-lasting experience. But we'll talk about that in the next videos because I want you to first master the basics. And the basics, as you've seen, aren't empty words. They're practical exercises you can apply starting today. So here's your challenge. This week, practice at least 3 times with these techniques. Masturbate slowly, breathe deeply, stop at the point of no return, press the perineum, and activate the PC muscle. Don't treat it as a quick game. Do it as training. And I assure you, if you're consistent, within a few weeks your intimate life will look completely different. And when you see it, you'll be grateful you took action today. Now tell me in the comments, do you want me to reveal in the next video those advanced techniques I've been teaching in practice for years that multiply your potency even more? If your answer is yes, then subscribe right now because what's coming could be what makes the difference in your intimate life after 60.